Good morning, everybody. We are on the way to the airport, bringing my mom and stepdad to the airport so they can catch their flight back to the States. And stinks, totally stinks, but that's how it goes. Until next time.
Depending on the line,
Aww.
ticket machines right there, over here where you can print out your boarding pass.
You'll see Nanny tomorrow.
Yep. I'll see you tomorrow on Skype.
This is not what you want to see when you're trying to get home from the airport. Oh my goodness. The tunnel that we drive through is closed and there's so many fire trucks going, and I just don't understand what's happening. Okay, so more fire trucks. Here's another. Is this the 5th or 6th fire truck?
That's at least 6.
There are at least 6 fire trucks. We've seen a couple of police officers, no paramedics. So that's 7. And they're all going into this tunnel and we don't know what's happening. So what's crazy is...
On the wrong side, otherwise you could see anything. It's a camera team.
There's a camera team. I don't know what's happened, but we're only 1, 2, 3, 4. We're the 5th car sitting in the traffic, and then there are tons of fire trucks. So whatever's going on, we obviously just missed it. So, I mean, it kind of stinks that we're... No. Hold on, we're gonna listen to traffic.
At least somebody could bring me breakfast. Hey, they're walking the dogs. Not even kidding. Why don't you go hunting, Katie?
We have a toddler. What?
Why don't you be
Go hunting for what?
a berry picker?
For what?
For breakfast.
No!
Your man's breakfast.
Absolutely not. And enough with the sexism, please, okay?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Roman's just upset because I have something to see.
Yeah,
He doesn't. He just sees a white van. At least Callum's behaving so far.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the meltdown. We have to take him out.
Oh, and here comes the farmer with the tractor.
Where?
There, on the
Well, maybe that's who the old guy. There have been all these elderly people walking along here taking pictures, and now there's a tractor. The other thing I was thinking of is if something happened, I'm really glad that we are not in the tunnel, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what if something did happen? And, I mean, we're the 5th car back. So, it's not like we're super far back. The tunnel just closed.
Now it's super foggy again.
Now we're driving in the fog. Cal's still hanging in there. He was so good during all of that. No meltdowns, even though we were sitting in traffic. That was really, really good. He must be used to it now. We finally made it home, and we just hung out at the house for a little bit. It was so empty. It was so empty, and I didn't want to be home. So, I always hate the day when you bring people to the airport and you say goodbye. It just sucks. It was like this when the last time that they were here, and it's like this time, and it was like this when we brought my dad to the airport in May, and my dad and my stepmom, and it just stinks because your house just feels so empty, and it's like people are only there for such a short time, really, and we're there all the time, but yet it feels so empty, and it just wasn't a good thing. And we're sitting looking at the table, and it's like, you know, my stepdad should be sitting there, or, you know, my mom should be on the floor playing with Callum, or it was just one of those things where Roman and I were like, okay, the house feels really empty and it's really quiet. And Callum's also been kind of weird today, wouldn't you say? He's been acting up more, and he's been more emotional about things, and I'm sure he's just kind of processing things in his own way, and he's been walking around the apartment looking for Nanny and Papa, and he's been saying, you know, where's Nanny, where's Papa? And he'll go into their room, into the guest room, and he'll, you know, like look around for them. We decided that we're gonna go pick up our Christmas tree today.
Kann ich mal einen Baum aussuchen? Nee, das ist kein Baum.
You don't want to look for a Christmas tree? Come on this way.
Ja, klar.
Come on. Let's go look for a tree. This is his first time looking for a Christmas tree. Well, these are too small. That isn't gonna work. We have a million ornaments. Ooh, I want this tree.
Yeah, none of them fit in the core.
That's true. You'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
What about this one? That's a good tree. That's pretty. It's a little crooked right here, but the tree itself is nice. What do you see? Do you see all the Christmas trees?
No.
No.
I like to go to the
What? What?
Ja, genau.
Wow.
Oh, you're more concerned about the car wash that's right over there. More than the Christmas trees?
No.
No?
Kommen Sie her? Aus Rodewald.
No.
Also wirklich ganz kurz zu transportieren.
Ja, das ist besser.
Das ist besser, gell?
Ja.
Das ist doch amerikanisch, weil...
Ja, genau.
Sieht schon aus, gell?
Yeah. Callum, is that our tree?
Wow.
Look, right, no, right there.
Die Waschanlage interessanter als der Baum.
So I'm gonna drive this tree home, and we're gonna go pick up Roman's car from his office. Roman is buckling Callum in somewhere.
Well, I don't know how actually.
This is, I don't know if you guys can see. What is Papa thinking, huh? Oh my goodness. That's pretty funny. What do you think, Callum?
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, what a weird piece. Oh, what a weird piece.
Ja.
No.
Fish is laying here.
Yeah, that's fine.
No. No.
Papa's just gonna lay it down, okay? Oh. We had to move all of Callum's toys that were there. They're all just sort of over here. these are Christmas ornaments and things. So we kind of figure that once all this is done and this is out of the way right here, then we'll move all of this over this way.
Oh, I won't do open.
It's a big tree.
Oh. Tickle. You want to go?
It's tall, huh?
No, you want to.
So as you can see, the guest room office is pretty much put back. I've got the laundry going because we have a lot of laundry that we have to catch up on, and I have to be honest, this makes me a little sad. So it's been a bit of a bittersweet day because obviously I'm sad about my family leaving, but it was really fun to go and get our Christmas tree. So we decided to come to the hardware store and get some lights for our tree because our tree is so big that we don't have enough lights for it. So we're going to do that right now, but I don't know. Indoor and outdoor. This might be a problem.
I should have waited getting the Christmas tree because now Katie is in her world. Callum is throwing his cars around. Anyways, Katie is Christmas decoration shopping.
Well, it makes me happy, okay? And we just needed lights. We just needed lights.
Yeah, now we got the 500 lights. And Callum doesn't want to be pushed, but...
Yeah, I mean, we have to push this thing somehow. Do you think of anything that we need? Do we need extension cords or anything?
No.
The Christmas tree has lights. No ornaments on it yet, but it has lights, so that's a good start. I'm just sitting here editing the vlog from yesterday, the Esslingen vlog. I forgot to tell you guys a little story that happened last night that I think is worth mentioning in the vlog. So, as you all know, obviously we live in Germany, and my family lives in the States, and Roman's family lives here in Germany. And as you can imagine, we don't get very many opportunities to have both sets of families together. And the only time our whole family has ever been together, both of our families combined, was our wedding in the States. So then fast forward and we have Callum, and he goes through a lot of stuff, and he's part of a lot of things, and he's just a busy little boy with a little social calendar. And last night it was really special to be able to go to the Christmas market in Esslingen with obviously we were missing some grandparents in the mix, but we at least had some American family represented and his German family represented, and it was really special because Callum and I, we rode around on the carousel together, and we'd go around, and he's not really one to wave and be super into it, but he's very aware of who's there and who's with him. And normally when we do those sorts of things, it's just me and it's just Roman. So every time he'd make the bend to see the family, he would always say, each person's name. He would just go down the list of everyone there, and he was very aware that he had his family with him, and it would have been great to have like my dad and my stepmom with us to be a part of it too, but it was just one of those moments where I'm gonna tear up now. It meant a lot to me. I just get kind of emotional because we just don't get those moments very often. It's just part of being an expat, and it's part of Callum's reality of having two citizenships and families on two totally different continents. And it's hard to say because it's such a beautiful thing for him to have two citizenships and two languages and two cultures and two sets of families on two continents, but it's also hard too. It's really hard. So it's hard to know how to feel today, and I feel very, very, very very lucky to have had the time with my mom and my stepdad that we had. I'm shocked at how fast the whole trip went. I mean, it still feels like I was just preparing. It feels like yesterday that I was just cleaning things, and we were donating stuff to the Red Cross that we had upstairs in the attic. I mean, it just feels like that was yesterday, and it's hard to believe that that was 2 weeks ago. It was also a really beautiful day. We got Callum's first Christmas tree in the only place that he knows as home. So it's just so exciting that this year will be the first year that he gets to decorate a Christmas tree. And this was the first year that he got to bring a Christmas tree home and help put lights on it and dance around it to music. So it's just been a very bittersweet day. So lots of good things and some not so good things, and that's life. So I hope that tomorrow we'll be able to decorate the tree. I think that's our plan, but for now I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get the vlog going and uploading, and then I am off to bed. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.